Welcome back to the Titanium Hangar, and I guess happy Monday to everybody. I'm working on a video and needing to access Facebook for it. Of course, I get this. Facebook is down, along with a lot of other social media. It's more or less a social media blackout for anything associated with Facebook. Facebook, Instagram, social aspects of the Oculus game, all of that stuff is down right now. It's been down for a couple of hours, so it's kind of a social media blackout. And Twitter went down for a bit, even though maybe it wasn't a complete outage on that behalf. We're going to talk about this coming up. So we did kind of have a social media blackout and an inability to get to social media. For me, I really don't care. I would just and go do other things, which is actually what I'm going to do after I make this video, and then come back to working on the video that I need to access Facebook for maybe another day. But Facebook has got you covered. They're working on it. They know there's a problem and they're going to get it fixed. According to the site Down Detector, it shows as many as 127,000 people reporting this. Now, you might say, well, there's billions of users, so 127,000 doesn't sound like a lot. Well, not all billions of users are going to Down Detector and clicking I have a problem with Facebook. So there are 127,000 people even know about this and do this. So that is a lot. That's a lot of stuff. They also monitor traffic and all that kind of stuff. So looking at this, you could see that every increment is measured, like during this time frame, how many people reported, and the number of reports are slowing down. That's because some people have already reported. They're not going to just sit and keep clicking that button over and over. Or maybe they do. Same thing with Instagram, and it's all simultaneously. It all happened at the exact same time. So I was wondering if it was just me. I thought I was going to go ahead and investigate this a little bit further and see exactly what's going on. Now, Twitter had the same issues, but instead of in the thousands, it's measured in the hundreds. I just assumed it's because very few people use Twitter, and Twitter is barely even around. But today, Twitter's probably going to see the highest traffic it's seen all year. Now, is this something to be concerned about? Is this a problem or an issue that's ongoing? Well, it happened back in May. I believe it was May. BBC says it was May when it happened. But I do remember hearing about it, and it was one of those things. Oh, it was down for 2 hours, whoop-de-doo, didn't affect me. But now it's out again today, and we have no idea how long it's going to be down. Now, the reason to make this video is twofold. First of all, I do want to talk about the fact that this is going on, this is happening, so if it happened to you, you can go, okay, it's happening to pretty much everyone. Now, there are reports that it's not 100% down, it may be only 95% down or 89% down, but it's still happening to the vast majority, and it's also worldwide. This is a worldwide issue. It's happening all over the world, not just local to the US. And so from what I see, YouTube is largely unaffected, and I had videos playing in the background the entire time as I was trying to gather my information for my next video utilizing Facebook, which wasn't working for me. So that's something that YouTube is completely separate from all of this. But what else is going on here? Well, I want to utilize this opportunity to kind of discuss something about commerce. Commerce meaning buying and selling of products, goods, and services. And when it comes to Target, Amazon, and Walmart, which are all up and running right now, none of them are part of this social media blackout that's going on or outage that's going on. When you look at this, you say they all sell products, tangible products. Some of it is digital products. They are into that space also. But for the most part, they sell tangible products that you buy and sell. And you understand their business model. Is pretty easy to understand their business model and understand how they make a profit and while they're in business. And they're still up and running on their platforms right now. So when it comes to Facebook and Instagram and all of those social media platforms, what product do they provide? Well, they provide a service, but they provide a free service, right? So what is their product? Effectively, their product is you. You, the user, or you think you're the consumer, you, the user, are the product. They sell so many things that include you. Social media makes money selling two things for the most part. They sell advertisement, which is pretty upfront and simple through banner ads and all that. They also make money selling data. They sell data, whether it be trends, whether it is trends on what you're looking at, what type of information you look at, what type of sites, what are you interested? Are you interested in vintage toys? Are you interested in other things like sports cars, or are you interested in sports? Or what is going on that interests you, and they sell that. They sell that data to other retailers that can advertise on their platform. And they can also utilize that information, and it's kind of strange. You may search for something in Google, and then it will pop up in Facebook. And they've done it all this time. It happens all of the time. And if you use all these different platforms, you've seen it. Now you can look for it. When you watch YouTube, most YouTubers have a large social presence on other platforms. They are into other media. I'm not one of those. I actually try to avoid as much social media as I can, and I do a little bit. I dabble in it here and there. But when I logged into Twitter, I think it was the second time I've logged into Twitter this year. So I kind of don't like Twitter. I think it's a waste of time, and maybe I'd rather go to MySpace. But Twitter's currently up and running right now, while Facebook is down, while Instagram is down, and all that stuff. And we still have no clue how long it's going to be, as of this recording, that we're going to see this outage. And it's going to be down and out for an indefinite amount of time. So the technicals behind this, we don't know. Last time it was a bug in the system. Are those bugs worked out? We were assured they were, but evidently not. The one reminder out of all this is I do want to remind everybody to be safe online. Whether it's anywhere, YouTube, whether it's Facebook, whether it's Instagram, Twitter, or anywhere, you need to be conscious of what information you're putting out there. What are you sharing with these social media platforms, and what do you share on those social media platforms? Be safe, be secure. This outage probably won't last but a couple of hours, but if it lasts longer, well, I guess I'll talk about it a little bit more. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Have you been affected by this? Like and subscribe. Teddy Hanger out.